everybody, it's Lisa from the Silver Farmhouse. Let me show you what I'm throwing in my crock pot. So in this crock pot right now, I have 1 pound of lean ground beef and 1 pound of mild sausage. I also have a 24-ounce jar of marinara sauce in there. It's Rayo's marinara and a small chopped onion. That's what's in my crock pot currently. I'm also going to add a 32-ounce box of chicken broth to this, but you can by all means use beef broth too. It's chicken broth is what I had on hand, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm actually just going to dump it in my jar, rinse my jar out with the chicken broth, and then dump the rest of the box in. This is just so your noodles have something to cook in when it's time to add our noodles to this, because this is going to get some noodles. I chose Rayo's. You can use Prego. You can use Ragu. You can use a canned sauce, homemade sauce, whatever you want to use as your tomato-based sauce. But that's what I'm choosing to use. I'm also going to add some seasonings to this. You guys can get creative and add whatever kind of seasonings you like to add to this. I am going to use a little bit of Italian seasonings. I'm going to use some salt and pepper. I'm going to use some minced garlic, and I already have the fresh onion in there. I'm not a fan of fresh garlic. I'm not even a fan of garlic. So I only add a little bit. My family isn't really a garlic fan either, but I felt it needed a little bit in here. So I don't show you the box in the jar, but it's 24 ounces of marinara, 32 ounces of chicken stock, and then right now I'm going to add in the Italian seasoning, a little less than a tablespoon. But again, you can put in here whatever you want. You can put whatever you put in your actual lasagna if you ever made it in the oven. You can use those seasonings in this. This is going to be totally up to you. I'm going to grab some salt and pepper, a little dash here and there, a little dash of minced garlic. Give it all a stir. We're going to turn this on high for about 3 hours and let everything incorporate together and fall in love with each other. We're done adding in all our ingredients. I'm going to give this a stir. We're going to pop the lid on it. I'm going to set it to high, and I'm going to let it cook for 3 hours. Okay, now that it's been cooking for 3 hours, I am going to take some lasagna noodles. Listen, you can use whatever kind of noodles you want in this. I just chose lasagna noodles because that's what it's supposed to be, is lasagna soup. So let's see how our crock pot is doing. It is actually looking good. It's bubbling. You can all see it bubbling. I'm going to give it a little stir. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to break up our noodles into tiny little pieces, not super tiny. You can make these as big or as small as you want. We're going to add them in. I'm going to add the entire box. Make sure they're all covered in the good juice that's in there. We're going to pop the lid back on, and I'm going to leave this cook on high for about 45 minutes. noodles cooked perfectly for 45 minutes. Here's the topping. It's a small container of ricotta cheese, 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese, shredded, a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, a little sprinkle of black pepper, mix it all in a bowl. Take that cheese mixture, plop it all over the top, turn your crock pot off. Sprinkle the remaining 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese on the top, plop your lid on, let it sit for about 10-15 minutes with the crock pot off and your lid on till the cheese is melted, and it turned out perfectly. Let me show you the finished outcome. Stay tuned, here it comes. Are y'all ready to see the finished outcome? Cheese is just about all melted. We're going to scoop this out. Oh my gosh. That is like lasagna in a bowl. Look at that. It was like the perfect amount of sauce, the perfect amount of cheese. And we're going to let Mr. Steve be the taster.
Uh-oh.
So hang on a minute, because it's hot. So we're going to let Mr. Steve give this a taste. Or you got to give him a minute. He's got to blow on it. But the 1 box of chicken stock was perfect for this. And I'll let you know in a second if you should give it a try or not, because it's hot. We'll plate up my kids some. He's over here blowing on it.
Oh, it's real good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Steve says thumbs up.